All right, hi everybody. Welcome to ITF Late Night Live. I have Billy Coughlin, Jesse Calhoun, and Matt Walsh, three national champions right here. As we've done in a bunch of these shows, these guys have a few questions for each other. So we're going to start with that. And Jesse, I believe, would like to ask questions
I
first.
thought
So
Walsh was going. Walsh.
Jesse.
No, Jesse,
Jesse,
you're
take it away. Oh, by the way, just so
I
everyone
got
knows, tomorrow is Jesse's birthday.
Yeah. Big deal.
Thanks. Yeah. Everybody. Yeah. Thanks, guys. All right. Matt Walsh. Why did you pick lacrosse over hockey to pursue in college?
See, it's kind of a hard question because I love both sports the same, but probably I think I'm better at lacrosse, and I got a better deal on that for school, so I went with that. So
Chris.
Chris Heighthouse, guest
All right, we
appearance.
have guest star Chris
Hey, Chris.
Heighthouse here. Jesse, do you have a question for Chris?
Why'd you take Chinese in high school? What was the?
I don't think you can hear it. I have my AirPods
wait,
in.
You'll
Chris,
have to repeat the
is
question.
your
to him,
bowling
Billy.
game going to be bad now since you haven't been practicing?
I'm ending this call. I ended it.
All right.
Can we
Okay.
talk about how we lost in bowling? Yeah. All
Thank
right.
you for joining us, Chris.
Did
Jesse,
Walsh answer
go
the
ahead.
question? Did you answer the question? I don't remember.
Yeah,
He's
I
gone.
did. I did.
All right,
but-
I have a second one. Why are you number 5 for Chihuahua but 40 for Hamburg?
So for Hamburg, I thought that we would be able to change our jerseys after JV, but we didn't. So I stuck with I got stuck with 40. And then for Chihuahua, EJ was 10, and I wanted to be 10, so half of 10 is 5. So yeah, I'm 5.
That's
That's
pretty
lovely.
good math.
That is
Thanks. Thanks.
fantastic right there.
Thanks.
All right, question for Billy.
There we
When
go.
did you decide that Canisius is where you're going to go to college?
Probably when I started talking to you about it. I didn't know that you were going to Canisius. I got the email and I was like, yeah, it's a lot of money. It's a private school. But as soon as I saw that you were going, you told me, I was like, I got to do it now. And then they gave me a little more money for it. And then, bam, here we are. Ready to go in the fall.
Fun fact: we were playing 2K at the time, and he was like,
We were playing
"Jesse,
2K.
you're going to Canisius, dude." And then we just talked about it for like 3 hours straight. That was
Yeah,
crazy.
the guy DM'd me on Twitter. And I was like, Jesse, are you going to Canisius, man? I'm getting this DM. That was awesome.
All right. Bouncing off that, do you have any expectations going into playing club hockey?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good time. We get all the when we talk to the guy, it's still a school-funded team. We get all the gear. So we're going to be looking good. It's going to be a fun time.
Looking good and having fun.
Yeah.
All right, Walsh.
Okay.
Do you have any favorite memories besides obviously winning 90s in hockey?
Probably the Boston tournament was definitely up there. When we went to,
We just wandered into that building.
yeah, we went into that one random building, and it was just a huge arcade and a big place to bowl.
Oh, the Apex? The
Yeah,
Apex?
Apex.
Yeah, how did we just randomly found it? We were just
Yeah.
walking on the streets of Boston.
I
Just
remember,
found-
I remember getting to the hotel and getting a call from Billy. He was like, Jesse, you gotta get here.
Yeah, I remember because we walked in at first and we didn't see anything. There was just a bunch of stairs. And we're like, okay, whatever. And then we just heard music and we went down there. It was just a giant bowling alley. And next to it was an
Yeah, like-
arcade.
Yeah, arcades, 2 levels.
The
like
simulators,
That was crazy.
Like, what?
Yeah,
Then
I
I-
definitely love Boston though. Boston was so fun. But
Awesome, yeah.
yeah,
There was a ton.
Heighthouse
Yeah,
commented
that
and
was
said,
Forever.
guys, Chris Heighthouse commented and said something about the fantasy football draft in Cleveland.
yeah.
Which
I
one?
picked.
Didn't we do
I
it 2
picked-
years in a row?
I don't know. I remember last year I picked like Young Ho Koo with like the 5th overall pick, and he somehow did really good as a kicker.
We did it a few years, right?
We,
Yeah,
did,
we
we
did
did
it
it like
a
2
couple
years
years
in a
in
row, I think.
Pittsburgh. I thought we did it in Pittsburgh too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something like that. We always had a tournament like the week before the season started. So we always
Yeah.
we did it.
Wait,
Good fantasy.
was it in Boston when we had that like huge dance party in that one empty.
Oh, Brownie performed. Brownie performed on the stage.
Yeah, Brownie was rap. And then we did
the rock paper scissors tournament too.
Yeah.
We had like a UFC boxing standoff every time before we go. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, Billy
That's
Rose.
crazy.
Oh, there we go. All right, we're good.
We're good. All right.
Yeah.
Last one, Walsh. What were the emotions when when everyone found out that States and Netties weren't going to happen this year?
Oh, I was devastated, dude. I didn't talk to like anybody the day after. I was so annoyed. It was not a good time. Yeah, it really sucked. It was
Felt that.
Yeah, not a good experience at all.
Yeah, we're going for the 2P, man. We had all the momentum.
Yeah, I know. That'd have been sweet.
And Billy was going to play this year too.
Yeah,
we were all up for that.
Billy
That's what I was
ready.
oh, I was so just ready to play, dude. That's all I could think about. And then that crap happened.
Sucks, man.
Yeah.
All right, Billy.
Yeah.
Do you have like a favorite hockey game that you've ever played in, like off the top of your head?
Off the top of my head, I have to say East versus West my sophomore year. I got the 3 goals, 2 assists on senior night against East, the rival.
I
But the
remember
whole, yeah, that was insane. I was terrified. Like the whole season, all the seniors and the older classmen were telling me how, the barn's going to be loaded with people. There's going to be rows of people watching the game. And then they came, and they were all right. I thought they were just lying the whole time. But yeah, just doing that in front of all those people, that was pretty cool.
Those games were crazy. I remember like walking into the rink for that game and like you could just like feel it. Like just
It
that
was
something was
unreal.
different. Those
Yeah.
games were, they were insane.
Just a little 15-year-old sophomore like shaking at the red line, seeing all the people screaming. It was nuts. There was like 3 rows of people like when you first walk into the arena, like that front glass. They're just all the way around. It was unreal. I've never seen it that packed before.
Yeah. It's
I
cool.
couldn't believe
I
it.
didn't know it could hold that many people.
Oh, they crowd in there.
No idea.
Well, sort of rebounding off of that, I remember a tweet that said you're the all-time leader in points and assists at West. What's that like?
Yeah.
How's that feel? How's that feel?
That's pretty cool.
That's kind of a big deal.
Yeah. I never even realized it until last year at the banquet. Rosa told me I tied the all-time assist last season, and I was like, oh wow, I had no idea. And then points, he's like, you're only 25 off. You should really strive for that next year. I was like, yeah, I'll keep it in the back of my head, but first we got to win. We're gonna win some games first. We're not gonna have the same team like we did the first 2 years. And then it started getting closer and closer. And then senior night, I think I got it. I did get on senior night against Amherst, yeah. Just because I was in a little slump for a while, I wasn't getting any points. And then I finally got like 3 points in the game, and I got it, and just felt great.
That's crazy. I also got some random ones for both of you. Your go-to fast food place.
Wendy's.
I was gonna say Wendy's too. I like the spicy nuggets,
It's
man.
a good answer. It's a good answer.
Wendy's is always clutch.
Strawberry lemonade.
Favorite movie?
Step Brothers.
Like just one individual movie or like series?
It doesn't matter, Walsh. What do you mean series? The movie's one movie.
Probably Miracle then. Miracle is a good movie.
Obviously, no, it's a great movie.
And like a favorite NHL player.
Ooh, Nate McKinnon. Guy's like a gazelle. I love watching him skate. He's nuts.
Probably Eric Carlson. He's pretty good.
Defenseman guy.
Yeah, defenseman guy.
Plays defense, so makes sense.
Jesse,
That's
how
all I
about
got.
you, man?
What?
Well, I'm a big Stamkos fan, and also like Brock Besser. Those are my 2 guys.
Don't you like Saboka too?
Yeah, dude,
Big
Vlad
Vladimir
Saboka.
guy?
Dude, he's a solid addition to every team he plays on. He's Vlad Saboka. He's underrated, to say the least. He's underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People sleep on him too much. That's all the questions I got. So.
All right, we have a fan question here from Chris Lighthouse. He wants to know your
Oh, no.
thoughts
Oh,
on
boy.
Jedediah Reese.
He's a
He's a good
He's a-
player. He's a good player.
He's a
yeah,
good player,
the guy we
yeah.
used to play.
He's scary
a
to
lot.
play against. That's all. Let's say that. He's scary to play against.
When
Big
we,
hitter, strong.
When we
like a
faced him
running
in
back.
bed, he came up to our bench and spit on us. That was
I remember seeing, dude. Oh my god, do you remember against Clarence when he just jumped over the boards?
yeah.
He skated
did-
towards
he
their bench and just jumped. Like, he didn't even put his hands out. He just jumped over it. I was like, wait a minute.
He's a very intimidating guy on the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a scary, scary guy. Good
Yeah.
player.
All right,
Chris.
Matt, do you have any questions for these two?
Yeah. All right. We'll start off with Jesse.
Whose birthday is
Yes.
tomorrow?
Birthday boy.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Still
Alright.
tomorrow. Still tomorrow.
Yeah. All right, Jesse. What does the rec center mean to you?
It's definitely my favorite rink I've ever played in. It's just the rec. What else can you say?
Yeah. Not much else to say about it.
It's got like a different feel to it. You step on the ice and you're like, damn, it's the rec.
Yeah.
The wreck. You know when you're at the wreck.
No other place like it.
All right. Jesse, again for you. What was your biggest lesson learned from Natties?
Well, probably that a 3-goal lead in hockey is never you're gonna win the game. That's probably biggest
That's
lesson.
awesome.
I think Highland Park learned that lesson too. So
Yeah, game's never over until it is over. That is.
Yeah.
I mean, I was
Especially
getting
when
heart
Danto
attacks
goes on your
watching you
team.
guys. Yeah,
Josh-
I was getting heart attacks, dude.
everyone just and Billy on the bench just screaming his head off the whole game.
Yeah, I'm
Like-
not. I was supposed to not move much, and I'm just flying.
Billy
around.
was going nuts. Dude.
I couldn't
And,
stop. I hated watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely also another lesson. Josh Ruffner,
Rough
unreal
that.
to in any situation, he's just one of a kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wouldn't have gone very far without him.
Yeah. All right. Okay, Billy. What's the friendship like playing with the Chihuahua boys?
It's a brotherhood. It's cliche, but it is. Like, we've been with each other for a long time now. Well, probably 5 days a week skating, 4 days a week. I mean, we see each other all the time, on and off the ice. It's countless hours. I mean, you know, that's a brotherhood. We pretty much see each other almost every day.
Yeah.
Then when we're not together, we're playing Xbox all night.
Yeah, we'll be on
Yeah.
shell talking to each other.
All right.
Josh Ruffner says, "Thanks, boys." Just kidding.
Rough that.
Dude, he's
Oh
the
my
man.
gosh.
Ruffner's the man.
He's
Ruffner's the
stud.
man.
All right, Billy. What was your favorite part playing for Chihuahua, like during your whole career?
Favorite part. Yeah, just meeting the new guys every year. Well, almost every year. We kind of kept the same team the past few years, but yeah, just getting better and better. Because we did start off, we were like, I mean, we were only 12 years old, but still, we weren't
Yeah.
like the best, like how we were now. But yeah, just better every year. It's pretty cool just seeing everyone. I mean, we pretty much went through 8th grade all the way through high school together. Now we're all doing pretty well.
Now we're
Pretty cool to see.
boys. Now we're boys.
Our boys. Yeah. All right. I got a question for both of you. So, why did you guys both choose Canisius, and what stood out to you the most?
You go, Jesse.
Well, for me, I prefer like a small school, and Canisius is definitely like what I was looking for, and like everything just like when I visited, and like I actually like stayed a night there too. It just felt right to me, and then now Billy's coming too, so that's obviously a plus.
Yeah, like I said before, Jesse kind of won me over with him going, but now like before though, the guy that I talked to, the coach there, he won me over with everything we're doing. I mean, we're going all over the country still playing competitive hockey. So, and I get to dorm with one of my boys. So, I mean, it doesn't seem like it's much better than that. So,
Yeah.
kind of got
And
away.
Walsh is gonna visit, and we're gonna visit him, and we're all gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
Fun time.
So, yeah, that's all I got.
All right.
All right, Billy, you're
Okay.
up.
All right, I went for Matt. Matt, what made
Matt,
you
shoot.
choose Robert Wesleyan Lacrosse?
Same thing, kind of like what Jesse said. I wanted to go to a small school where I can get, where I can focus more in classes and then get one-on-one help from teachers and stuff. And I really liked the atmosphere of the school, and everybody on the team was super nice, and they all had good stuff to say about the team and how every year we're getting better and better. So, yeah, I'm just looking forward to play some competitive lacrosse with some of my friends that I've met through tournaments and stuff and prospect camps. So, yeah, it's definitely going to be fun.
It's good to hear. Good to hear. And I'll just piggyback right off of that. I think kind of already answered that, but what are you most looking for going to college, playing college lacrosse?
Probably just like that brotherhood mentality. Probably just being able to get to know everybody and get better every day, and while also focusing on education. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about it.
All right. Jesse, kind of asked me this, but what are you most looking forward to for Canisius hockey?
Well, after how states went this year, I definitely didn't want like that to be my last game, like the scrimmage with like the 16U team. That's not how I wanted to go out. So playing more competitive hockey is definitely what I'm looking forward to most.
Yeah. All right, and what was your favorite Chihuahua memory other than Natty's?
Oh man,
It's tough.
there's way too many, man.
I know.
Where was the tournament this year? When we were at the Hard Rock. Was that Pittsburgh?
We went to Hard Rock?
Yeah,
it wasn't a tournament. We just
Pittsburgh.
went and played.
Yeah, we went.
Oh yeah,
Pittsburgh?
we played.
Yeah,
we
it
played
was
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
That was a good time, like walking up and down the water and stuff with the boys. That was a good time. The Apex
senior
Center.
pictures.
Yeah, I was doing senior pictures, and Brown was just
We're
following
getting
her.
in them.
That was a good time. The Apex was definitely a highlight.
Yeah, it's gotta
we spent every time when we weren't on the ice, we were at the Apex just messing around.
bowling.
That was fun. I don't know. I can't really think of anything right now, but there's
There's
definitely a lot. Rochester Rumble.
Yeah, the Rumble was fun.
Power Glide.
We played. What team we played? The Toronto. What team were they? The Marlies.
I don't even know.
They were one of the Marlies teams we played, and we won. That's pretty cool. And we got back to Walsh about Fed. Who was your favorite team to play in Fed?
Honestly, it was probably you guys. I love going into your place and facing guys on Friday nights and stuff.
I loved it, dude.
Yeah, dude, it was so fun. Like the atmosphere and stuff. I'll never forget. I think it was like going into the end of the second, and there was like 20 seconds left on the clock, and your whole
and they counted down.
went like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I just left the pocket center ice.
So you passed it. Remember, I was forechecking you, and then you thought it was over, and you passed it to me.
Yeah.
And then I was going by, and then you got a stick on it. I almost got by.
Yeah, those games are always fun.
Yeah, I just enjoy playing against you because it was fun.
Yeah.
All right, Walsh again. What was it like being an assistant captain for the Natty Champs Chihuahua hockey team?
I'm feeling like no other, I guess. It was pretty cool to be against some of the top teams in the country, and I don't know. I mean, I thought it was really awesome to play some really good teams, and obviously it was awesome getting the Natty chip in with the boys, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know really what else to say.
It's a good answer. It's a good answer.
I got Jesse now. In our before season starts, we go to Canada, right? Play the games in St. Catharines. How did it feel playing in those first games for Cheektowaga?
When I first came to the team?
Yeah, we played those like teams from Quebec.
Well, I really didn't know what to expect because obviously your first games with a new team, you're definitely nervous and you want to like prove yourself as a good player. But I think it was in warm-ups of our first game. I don't remember who it was, but I was like stretching out and someone like came and like hit me with their stick or something. And was like, "Put one in today, bud," and like that kind of just. I don't remember who it was. But
That was me. Like I talked to you. Remember I called you kid, and you're like, "Did you just call me kid?"
Yeah, it was you. No, it was you. It was you because you.
Yeah, it was me. I was like,
You
"What do
were
you
like,
mean?"
"Put one into the kid." I was like,
You just
all
call
right.
me kid.
That definitely helped. That definitely helped with the nerves because like I definitely wanted to fit in with everyone and make myself known on the team in like the first few games, and that was definitely
fun.
I remember, yeah.
I love that tournament.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Has anybody thought of any more for each other while we were going through those? Or should I take over? All right. Yes.
Let's go to the pros. Leave it to the pros now. Yeah.
No, you guys are the pros. That's why I hand you guys the microphone now. I think you guys have all hosted at some point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. We have a question or a comment here from Chris Heightshouse. Something about the pink team that you guys played. He said maybe from South Sudan. Is that an actual team?
In Canada?
Yeah.
Oh my god. No,
Didn't kids get tossed that game and Chris was like yelling at him?
yeah, he always. Chris
that's as far as I'll go into it. But.
Chris loved to chirp. He's a very smart human being, and he loves to use many different words.
He uses intellectual language when he yells at people.
People are like, "What?" Yeah, no. I don't know.
He'll chirp people, and they don't know that they're being chirped, and it's just like, all right.
Remember when Chris got called a bookworm?
Yeah, he used to wear goggles. Or no, he just wore straight up glasses. That pink team. Do you remember them though? How bad they beat us in Canada?
They had that one kid who was like
they were
insane.
incredible. Yeah, it seemed. I think some of those guys might have gone somewhere. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
And they were like, "It's a long drive back to Buffalo." It was like 40
they were like,
minutes.
"Okay, St. Catharines, 30 minutes out."
Yeah, it was like a 40-minute drive. Like, I don't know about that.
Get out of here.
All right. I guess if you guys want to, I know you've a couple of you have touched on it a little bit, but if you want to just share some of your favorite Fed memories. So Billy, why don't you start? Favorite West Fed memories.
Hmm.
I mean, that team, just to say that team when you were a sophomore, that might be like the funnest Fed team I've ever covered. No offense, guys, but that was just such a fun year with everybody on that team.
The funnest source covered the funnest team.
Way, the final. We went to the final, and even though we lost, but still, it was just a crazy journey. Yeah. We had Matt Myers, who ended up being one of our guys. Haven't played in like 4 years before that. Like, it's unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, other than that team, honestly, that year was unbelievable. It had to be like just the traveling we do. I mean, to New York, that was always a blast.
Yeah.
And even last year, going to play John Jay in the regional game, just had a great time always. Even though we lost again, still always a fun time though, traveling with those guys.
Yeah, for sure. Jesse, what about you? Favorite Lancaster Fed or club memories?
Well, obviously my Fed time was limited, but
6 goals.
Probably maybe the Canisius game when like I saw the Canisius Chihuahua boys and I hit Chris into the boards while I was yelling at him. That was fun. And I was yelling at him. I was like, "Chris, I'm gonna hit you." And he was like, "Mr. Calhoun, that one hurt." That was funny.
Was that your game that Long kicked the glass and it broke?
Yeah, he broke the glass.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
And I scored the game winner against them, so that was fun. And then probably going to Sky Zone and playing dodgeball with all the coaches and stuff. That was a good memory too.
Great
The Sky
encouraging
Zone?
team bonding there, right?
And then for club, obviously, all of Coach Mitch's speeches, those were good. And probably driving up with Coach Mitch to states this year because I wasn't allowed to play. And getting the boys riled up, and they ended up going to the finals of states. So that was fun.
All right, Matt, you're up.
Mine probably was this year's senior night. We've never beat Frontier before until this year, and I thought it was just really cool to get the experience of like having the day to be recognized as like one of the leaders on the team and stuff like that. And I think I had like 2 assists, and then I think I had like the game-winning goal. But it was such a fun game because like I knew a lot of the guys on Frontier. I think we did like the Sabres shootout like a week before or something, and I
was
missed
there.
that. I missed it horribly.
I remember watching it there. I was like, "Come on, Walsh."
Yeah, I must have so bad.
You went through the legs, right?
Yeah, I went to the
You
legs.
missed the whole net. Oh,
Yeah,
Ended up in the corner.
But yeah, I thought my senior night game was super fun. It was aggressive the whole game, and like there were some fights and stuff, a lot of trash talking, and yeah, that was definitely one of them. Probably playing Billy's team was definitely up there too, like throughout sophomore to senior year. Yeah, those were super fun. Trying to think of what else.
But can I just add too? I love seeing the past 2 years how much like our Cheektowaga team has like won awards or gone to team like the cops, like the all fed stuff like that. That was pretty cool to see us like all around, all being from the same team.
Just shows how good the team is.
Yeah, that was definitely one of my favorite parts too. Like some like a lot of us earned awards and we didn't think we were gonna get them, and like we kept making it not even a joke. It was pretty much a fact that like we pretty much represented the Fed. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Like we were all like most of us were in the top for points and stuff. I mean, it was cool to see. Like that's my line mate and on the other team, racing and Max right in front of me in points. It's hilarious.
I might have been like top 20 in goals. I don't know. We'll see.
On your team, Jesse?
No, I was better than top 20 on my team, I think.
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
What were some, I mean, you kind of talked about it, but you want to talk about like a little bit of like that dynamic, like just the feeling of playing for Cheektowaga versus playing for Fed, and like, even when you would, go from one to the other, like when you go to school season and then back to travel, just kind of what that transition was like for you guys?
It's just nuts.
Yeah.
We're just like, we're always on the same page. And most of us have been playing together for more than 3-4 years now. And it's one of those things where I feel with my line, at least with Max and Bryson, we just knew where each other were. Like we didn't have to we would always talk, obviously, but it's one of those things where like, I know Max is going to be in front of the net. I know Bryson's supporting me. Like I don't, like, that's a crazy feeling. Like having line mates like that. Like, it's just great.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of thought that it was super cool how, like, after our split season ended from, like, November and then going into Fed, how our chemistry never left. Like, my D partner was Tommy, and, like, we pretty much had good chemistry the whole time.
Tommy.
And, yeah, Tommy. And, yeah, we knew who everybody was. I don't know. I thought it was awesome. Like, for Fed, I played with a younger team, and then we didn't really have super good chemistry, but then going back to Chihuahua, and I'm like, hey, yeah, those are all my best friends. We're back again. The boys are back. And
it is crazy. Like, it's like we never took a break. It's weird.
Yeah.
The first practice back, we were all in the locker room, like, oh, like we hadn't seen, some of us hadn't seen each other. I don't think I'd seen Billy since,
yeah, I got my wisdom teeth out in the first practices. And I came in with like my mouth barely moving.
I hadn't seen you guys since like our last whenever Cheektowaga was in November or something.
Like
and then just to see all the boys again. And I think when Burness came in to like go over the drills, after every drill we were like, woo, or something. Like we
We were ready to go.
We were just instantly back to just like we're back. We're
hungry,
going to
States.
Ethan Jerkowski commented. He said, "Hi, I was also in top for points," and he didn't even put a number. So
That's what I mean, though. He was on a team, like 3 years ago?
Yeah.
I mean, even some people, like, not that many people left the Cheektowaga, but still, like, Toko, that dude's just an animal. Like, I mean, we're all over the place.
Ethan said maybe top 200. I think he had that. Yeah, it's crazy though. I love covering travel. Like I didn't, the first couple of years of Icing the Fed really. And then being able to cover it and see the way that like kids from different teams come together is always like so cool to me. And like last year, like Walsh, I knew who you were from lacrosse, and that was it. Like Billy, I sort of knew you, but I think it was after like States, like Bryson and Albert were like, "You're gonna come cover Cheektowaga at States," and I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And then like it was just so much fun covering you guys and just seeing how everybody came together and stuff. It was atmosphere.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah. All right, we talked about favorite memories from Fed. Anybody watching, feel free to send in a few more questions too.
Yeah, please do.
What was it?
I said, please do.
Yeah, please do. It's Jesse's birthday tomorrow, in case anyone forgot that.
That's
cool.
Jesse, what are you most excited for your birthday? What are you getting for dinner, Jesse?
We don't have to talk about this. I'm getting Olive Garden for dinner tomorrow, and I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Okay. It's your birthday. You can do what you want.
It's good. I promise. It's good. Yes, I promise.
All right. What else are you excited for your birthday?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know it's sort of a tough time right now.
Yeah, because I don't really know what to expect. Because like
keeping this, something that can actually be on the show when like everything like quarantine is over and we can all like totally return to normal. What's like the first thing you guys are gonna do or first place you're gonna go?
Hang out with the boys.
Yeah, obviously.
Hang out with them.
No matter where it is, I don't care.
Yeah,
I haven't seen
just have a good time.
So long.
It's been far too long in person.
Yeah, meet up at a Wendy's and then
go from there.
Go play some street hockey.
Yeah, we don't have to put a label on it. We'll just go with whatever.
We'll go to Lawson, where Tony has we'll play in Tony's street hockey fest. Get us ready for our next seasons.
Perfect. What are you guys, doing to stay busy, stay ready, especially Walsh, getting ready for college lacrosse?
I've just been working a lot to keep my mind straight, and then working out, and then I try to talk to friends of mine that I haven't seen every now and then, like through Xbox, like you guys, and then doing some homework every now and then, but pretty much just the same thing as every other kid would be doing right now. Just try and hang in there.
Yeah, a lot of shooting pucks, playing with the boys, working out, same thing, rollerblading, getting my legs ready. About the same thing. Just trying to stay in shape, not lose my mind in this quarantine.
Yeah, I guess one new thing I've done is I watched all the Marvel movies. That's pretty much.
You did do that. You did.
Yeah. I found out I had Disney Plus randomly, and I was like, well, that's an idea. So I just watched all of them. I recommend it. They were good.
I'm way behind on those.
Recommend.
Yeah, I have a net in my basement that I've been shooting on a lot and trying to stay in shape for college.
All right, we have a few questions here, which is good because we talked about making the show go until midnight because at midnight it's going to be Jesse's birthday. So, question here from Ethan Jerkowski. He wants to know your favorite pregame meal, guys.
Ooh.
Whatever my mom makes.
God, really?
I don't really control my pregame meals. Just whatever I throw together last minute.
Yeah, I usually eat like a meal after a game, so I usually have like a granola bar or fruit or something before, and then usually water. So that's really it.
Yeah, lots of water. Lots of water.
Yeah, I do drink a lot of water, but I'll have chicken though. About just about every game, for every game. Just always same thing.
Yeah.
I have a question for Billy from Joey Hauser, who says, Billy, what was
Oh
it
my
like?
god! So
What was it like having a sign dedicated to you and all your Fed points?
honestly, it was some momentum. It really was, because they would just keep tallying each time I got closer to the record for points. You know, when I said I got that little drought and I wasn't getting any points, I started to get a little anxious. I'm trying to switch up my routine, see if anything changed. Thank God I got it. But yeah, no, that did help a lot. It really did. I have it hanging up in my room.
Oh, good. Jesse, we have a couple of comments here and then a question from Gianluca Fulcinity. He says, "Hi Jesse, sorry
Oh
I'm
boy.
late. I was playing horse with the bros. Miss you, dog." And then he I think he commented this week
Miss you
talking
too,
about how
Jean-Luc.
everyone was
Miss you too.
keeping busy. He asked if you've been shooting hoops in the basement.
I just put up my hoop today. My basketball hoop. I'm training to be like G Money every day. He's my hero. I look up to him as an athlete. So I hope to be as successful as him one day.
I had to do a work project last week, and Gianluca got to help me with it because his mom, I work where she works, so we put together a video and got to have Gianluca actually host it. So it was nice to give the mic some use again. All right, we have another question here for Billy. Hope you're ready for this one. From Ethan Jerkowski.
Oh, no.
He says, "I heard Billy learned to break dance during Corona. Do you mind showing us?"
No, I actually can't. Ethan Jerkowski, he actually taught me how to break dance in a lobby in a hotel room before. I think he knows what I'm talking about. I mean, it's not. I can't do it on live. That's just not. You might break my camera. Can't do it. he knows. It's good time.
Another just a comment from Ethan. He says, "Look at Jesse, man, so inspirational." It's Jesse's birthday tomorrow, in case you guys didn't know. All right, anybody have anything else?
Oh man.
Keep sending in
That was
questions, guys. Do you guys have anything else you'd like to talk about?
Who's that? Oh, sorry, I saw a comment.
Oh,
Coach
comment
Dave.
here from Coach Miller, who says, "You will always be my boys. Best of luck, and I'll be watching your college careers." Jesse, who's your favorite coach?
It's Coach Dave.
Billy,
Coach
happy
Dave.
late
He's-
birthday.
He's always been my
Coach
favorite.
Miller.
Coach Dave has been telling me happy birthday every single day since I was probably 12 years old.
Okay, I was going to ask when was your birthday?
Yeah.
I always look
So-
forward to my handshakes with Coach Dave. Always put a
Yeah,
smile.
he always gave handshake. Before the game, after the game, just handshake.
Every time you saw him, he just came at you like this.
He's got these massive paws. He just grabs your whole hand.
And Ethan said he misses you, boys.
It's too EJ.
Miss you
G2,
too, bud.
Yeah, you guys have anything else?
I don't know.
I forgot one of my favorite memories, probably too, was I think it was in the summer, the day I committed for lacrosse, when we had like one of our first practices back. I walked in the locker room, me and Bryson were running late, and I remember I just got full out tackled by everybody, and everybody was just screaming. That was funny, but
I was so confused because I didn't know you did because I didn't check Twitter, and then everyone was like, "Oh yeah, he committed." I was like, "Oh." Mine was more delayed because I had no idea what was going on.
Ethan said Coach Dave is the reason I have no idea when Billy's real birthday is.
Oh my god. April 25th, bud. That's funny. Were you guys on the She-Fest team when we tried to lose? Do you guys know?
No, I was
Were
on
you on it?
Brownie's team. I was on Brownie's
were you on
team.
the
We
team?
won one game.
yeah.
Dude, I remember Tony's not gonna like it, but we already talked to him about it. We just wanted to go home, but he was like, "Guys, gotta get ready, man. It's like the mentality for nationals. You guys gotta get ready to play. You gotta win the street fest." Like, really? And so we just started passing it to the other team, and they still would not score. It was unreal. We were yelling at them because we were giving them open shots. They just couldn't bury it.
Jesse, did
And,
we
and
talk
then
about
the
this
one
when
game
you
where it
and
was
Max were on?
what's up?
Did we talk about this when you and Max were on? I feel like we did.
I think we might have.
Yeah.
And then the year after was were you on the team, Billy? That it was Chihuahua against Chihuahua, and we had like goalies taking shots, and because and then the lady yelled at us at halftime for like.
Oh yeah, they
trying.
got mad. Yeah, or we were like.
Well, sure that too, right?
Yeah, we kept putting the
Remember
puck
that,
on that.
Yeah, we kept scoring on ourselves. And she was like, "Guys, take it seriously."
Yeah, Tony ran the whole thing. He was always mad about it. Or how about like when we'd like Cachette have a breakaway, like in the middle of the game, we'd have everyone park, and he like would hit the netting above. Poor guy.
Dude, that year I had Mike Cachette as my Cherokee goalie. Dude, I couldn't. I ran out of breath in games because I was laughing so hard.
Dude, I know we talked about it, but how about the Canadian kid punching a hole through the window?
Dude, that was
the funniest. That had to be one of my best moments.
Yeah, Jesse, you weren't there, man. You came over.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah,
were
that
we?
was awesome.
Were we in? We were not in Canada, but I know they were from Canada.
We were. We were. I think we were in St. Catharines because we had like a big tournament, and then I think we'd lost like the night before, and we didn't play the next morning, so we just stayed up super late and like played basketball and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And that's when like another team showed up and they could punch the window for no reason.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that was funny.
Ethan said we can have a whole new live about Cachette memories.
We could talk for a long time about stuff. Remember when he tried out? He didn't know how to shoot, so he would take slap. He was a lefty. When you take a slap shot, you're supposed to put your right foot first, but this guy's shooting on the same foot. He's putting his left foot out and taking slap shots, almost falling over and tryouts. And I'm like, what? Who is this guy? I remember one of you Lancaster guys obviously knew him, and he's like, he's a football player. I was like, oh, okay, I think that makes sense. That guy was he was hilarious.
I know
Remember he headbutted someone?
He was on Canisius Club this year, and they're like media day. I get there and I'm like driving up the ramp, and I just see like someone standing outside his car. And he just smiles and waves to me, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" Guy. He's like, "Yeah, I just got a flat tire."
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a funny dude.
Yeah.
Remember a guy?
It was funny playing against him in club. It was funny.
Yeah,
we would have like these weird encounters. I remember when we played him that night. I saw him because he worked at Wegmans, and I saw him. And I was like, "You ready for tonight?" He was like, "What's tonight?" I was like, "We have a game." He was like, "We do?" He had no idea what's going on. It was a good time.
Do you guys remember when Ruff got hit against Southampton or something? Like, you might have pushed him. And like in football, I don't know. Like, he usually gets to people's faces like that. And he just got right in front of the guy and was pushing him with his face. Do you remember that? It might have been Southampton. That was probably one of the funniest things I ever saw about him, because he was acting like he was on the football field. I remember that's when EJ was still there, and he was just like, dude, what is this kid doing?
Ethan said when he hit a kid, stood over him, yelled in his face, and left the puck there for another team's breakaway.
He did that. We'd be like, Mike, the puck's next to you. What are you doing?
I played mod with him in 8th grade, and he hit a kid so hard, the kid's stick. We were playing at Kaz. The kid's stick ended up outside the rink. Yeah, like it just flew outside of the rink, and it hit like the wall outside.
He may have been awkward on his feet, bro, but he could light people up. It was weird.
Ethan said, I think Mike was the most fun kid to play with ever. He used to headbutt like you would in football.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was amazing.
Mike, if you're watching this at all, we have to get you on a live at some point, because it'd be really fun.
Yeah.
So, we'll set that up. All right. Think that's all we got. You guys have any closing thoughts?
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
We didn't quite make it to midnight, so happy birthday, Eve, Jesse. And make
Thank
sure everyone you
Thank
tweet
you.
at him at midnight. Jesse, what's your Twitter handle? At Jesse Calhoun 91. Do I have that right?
I think so. I think
I'll
there's an
double check
underscore
that
in
real
there
quick.
somewhere. I have to look.
I'll make sure here. Yeah, sorry, Jesse underscore Calhoun 91. So if you're watching, make sure you tweet at Jesse. Happy
Canisius
birthday.
College in his bio.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for joining.
Billy Coughlin in my header, just so you know.
Yep.
Good luck with everything if I don't see you guys soon. And yeah, it's been fun. All right. Have a great night, everybody.